What is up, YouTube and YouTube pipe smokers? How y'all been? It has been a grip. It's been a long time. Oh man. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. As any of my old viewers from all these years ago can probably tell already, this is a completely different background behind me. There's something new going on here. Oh boy, did I go through some life changes. So, well, in the past year, in fact, it was just barely a year ago, my now ex-wife, Rachel, copped to cheating on me. And so our marriage ended. To quote her, she was bored being a wife and a mother and didn't want to do it anymore. And that was her reason for choosing the path that she did. I don't know how you could be bored. I don't know how you could be bored being a parent. I honestly don't. It's the craziest fun that there ever could be. And striving to be a good spouse is always a challenge. So honestly, anybody that can get bored with that is just too selfish and self-centered to even deserve anybody's time in that circumstance. Doesn't deserve to be in a relationship, doesn't deserve to be a parent, although I can't really do anything about that. So let's get on to some better things here. So all that happened, and because of my job and my work ethic and everything else, I'm good. I was able to go out and buy a house on my own, just be like, walk away, keep everything except for my car and my my golf clubs and my pipes and my personal possessions, my guitars and all that stuff. All the kids' things, keep that. All the dishes and cookware and every appliances, everything else that I've helped pay for, the house that I helped pay for, everything, just keep it, walk away. But because I'm me and I've done all the good things that I've done and worked the way that I've worked and built up the credit that I built up, I was able to just find a better house in a better neighborhood in the same town and just go to the bank and be like, I want to buy this house. And they're like, okay, here you go. So it's all good. And I got 50-50 parenting time, no child support. Neither one of us, there's not no money gets exchanged between her and I. There's no reason for it. And so I came out good. It all worked out. So I've been doing the single dad thing and dating around a little bit. Had some epic relationship fails, dating fails, which were fun. Yeah, it was, they were bad, but it was fun. So piss on it. But yeah, I actually just went on a really good date today. Met this woman. She's not a girl, she's a woman. Uh, in Lafayette, Indiana, at the Barnes and Noble, and we had coffee and talked about books and all kinds of different stuff and philosophy and life and religion and just all over the place. The way that I kind of am with who I am as a person. So it was a good experience. It was a lot of fun, and we've been texting a lot, and she seemed pretty cool. So we'll see what happens. But no, man, as messed up as the whole situation is, I came out all the better for it, and I think my relationship with my daughter is going to be even better since I'm not with her mother, because of the difference in my behavior and my ability to prioritize my relationship with her and not have another person negatively influencing my behavior. So there's a lot of weird things with that I'm not really going to go into, but there's a lot of self-realization that happened. I was fortunate enough to have the money to slap down and take this relationship dating course thing, coaching thing, that did me a lot of good. It did me a lot of good. So I'm grateful and appreciative, and I feel fortunate that I was able to do that. So, all right, now that that's all out of the way, let's get to what this channel is really about. This right here. This, by the way, December, I was up in Chicago, and I was like, I'm up in Chicago, I got to go to Ewan Reese. I was in downtown Chicago doing Christmas shopping, and my dad's a pipe smoker. I was like, got to go to Ewan Reese and shop for my dad for Christmas, So I did, but in my haste of taking off for that weekend trip, I only took one pipe with me, and like when I got up there, I was like, I only brought one pipe. What am I gonna do tomorrow? So I already knew I was going to Ewan Reese. I'm like, well, I'll see what they have. Surely they'll have something. So I was dressed nice, man. I went out and spent a bunch of money on myself in clothes, to actually look nice and look the way that I really like to look, which is something I've never done for myself in my life. I bought new clothes, like nice clothes. So I rolled up into Ewan Reese looking like, looking like I should. And man, they treated me great, dude. And I knew it was because I was like dressed well, But they were like, yeah, hey, let's help you out, and da da da. It was a really cool experience. They really were very, very nice to me. But at the end of it, I was like, oh hey, I only got one pipe with me. I was like, I was like, what do you guys got, as far as pipes go? And they're like, oh, this and da 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 da. I'm like, okay. I was like, do you guys have basket pipes or anything? They're like, well, no, we don't have basket pipes. They're like, would you be interested in a state pipe? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And they're like, oh, well, yeah, come on then. So he pulls open this drawer, and in it there's like 4 or 5 of these Canadians. And he was like, oh yeah, these were, made for a pipe shop, they're like, they were made by GBD, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it on there, if it's upside down. Which way does it go? I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh yeah, there you can. London, England. You know, so they're GBD made, although they're not stamped with GBD. So, but this is a nice, lovely Canadian with a big old fat bowl on it. I mean, this thing is huge. You know, it's this deep. Just great pipe, smokes great, smokes nice and dry. I $30. $30. So it was a great buy. So, and in it I have some Newminster. Can't remember if it was Supreme Luxury Flake. I don't know. I found it on Smoking Pipes, Newminster. I got their Navy Flake, and I can't remember what their name for it was, but it's Virginia, Kentucky, dark fired. It's basically, it's Newminster's version of Doubloon d'Oro. It's pretty much the exact same thing. It smokes the same, it tastes the same as Doubloon d'Oro, and you can get it in bulk. So, not a full-on review, but if you have not checked out the Newminster line, I would say do it, because it was not that expensive. I can't remember exactly what the price was, but it was. I'll do a better review coming up here soon. But yeah, it was definitely like one of those, like, yeah, let's this is like so inexpensive that it's at least worth checking out and trying it out. I got like 4 ounces of each, and it wasn't very expensive at all. It was totally worth it, and I've been enjoying it. So I guess coming up here, maybe I'll get back into doing some more reviews. I really have, you know, there's been a handful of the people from the pipe world. The videos have still been popping up in my timeline. Of course, you know, Bradley from Stuff and Things. Although his is not just pipe stuff, you know, and he's got other things going on. And his guitar stuff, I'm a guitar player, so I'll always watch that. I've seen Mutton Chop come up with a couple of videos, Yardism, you know, a few videos here and there. Haven't really seen much from Grib. Gribbly, Max, where you at? Where you at, dude? So, and Michelle Baruch, where you at? The Milwaukee Piper, where you at, buddy? So I guess I just wanted to pop on and, you know, let y'all know I'm still here, and now that things are a little more stabilized for me, you know, and I'm feeling more stable. You know, it was kind of rough there for a bit, man. Got a little dark, but especially here lately, I've been feeling pretty good. So I want to get back into the things that I care about, and the things that I really enjoy doing, and making videos for you guys, and doing reviews of tobacco, and, you know, putting out my opinion, and, you know, maybe, you know, turning somebody on to some tobacco that they hadn't heard of, or that they wouldn't have thought to try, or, you know, they glanced over it and are like, I don't know, and then they, you know, heard me talk about it and they're like, oh yeah, hey, I'll give that a shot, you know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't get that much feedback. Gotten a little bit here and there, but So just as a cursory kind of thing, this Newminster, the Navy Flake, really, really tasty, really good. And God, I wish I could remember what the other one was. I'll do a full-on review here soon. But yeah, I know I've had a bunch of, I've had at least 3 or 4 of these "I'm back" videos, but yeah, I'm feeling good, and I got these certain times where I don't have anything else to do, so get back in it and get back at it, and let's get this stuff going again, YTPC. Let's get the community up and going again. So I guess for now, till next time, take it easy.